ringside.
It is time now for our main event of the evening. One of the most anticipated matchups in UFC history for the light heavyweight championship. The champion, the Iceman Chuck Liddell. The challenger, Quinton Rampage Jackson. Avenging losses is something Chuck does very well. He did it to you, Randy. He did it to Jeremy Horn. But you have gone on record saying you don't think he's going to do it tonight to Quinton Rampage Jackson. Why?
I'm not seeing it. I think Rampage is back on track. He's coming out of a slump. He's on a tear. He's confident. He's got a new trainer, a new training camp, and a whole new mindset. I think he just go out and get in Chuck's face, control the tempo of the fight, and by the third or fourth round, he's going to wear Chuck out.
Rampage Jackson says he is mentally stronger than he's ever been, but he did, self-admittedly, look a little bit nervous in his octagon debut against Marvin Eastman.
As we've seen time and time again for the first guys that step in that cage, but I think he got his cage jitters over with. I think he's ready to go here in a packed house.
Well, you were right on Gabriel Gonzaga over Mirko Krokop. We'll see if you remain right here tonight, and we will find out if the Iceman Chuck Liddell will defend his title for a fifth time, or tonight will be the night that Quinton Rampage Jackson becomes the new UFC light heavyweight champion and one of the most popular fighters in the world.
A little desperation now.
He's down. The Iceman Liddell is trying to finish the fight.
But Tito has to
Chuck Liddell remains the light heavyweight champion.
Chuck probably don't think I got a chance. He probably didn't think I had a chance the first time we fought.
Ready? Go! Here we go.
And there's a high left. You know, the thing about Chuck, that's another solid right hook. He's definitely...
This is pretty high here.
This fight has not gone. There's another nice takedown. It's over.
They throw in the towel.
Well, I already know I can beat him. I just want to prove I can beat him.
To be honest, Chuck haven't changed that much since we fought 3 years ago.
That's the last fight I lost. I get my chance to avenge it.
I'm gonna whoop his ass. Same thing I did to him the first time I fought. Chuck didn't fight nobody that's going to fight him the way that I'm going to fight him. I'm going to knock him out in the third round. Chuck ain't getting past the third round.
Well, that's going to be tough for him to knock me out in the third round if he gets knocked out in the first.
I'm going at him. I know he's coming at me. He's not afraid of me. I'm not afraid of him.
He does like to get out there and fight. You know, he likes to get out there and exchange, and he's going to throw some punches. We're going to be out there. It's going to be a war. I got it in this fight with a knockout. It has to finish with a knockout.
When the time comes, I'm going to break the ice. You feel me? That's what I do. I'm an icebreaker.
Quinton, Big Bear with Chick Congo, James Irvin, Hector Ramirez, Scott Smith, budding MMA star Jeremy Williams. He has beaten Kevin Randleman and Igor Von Kenshin and Ricardo Arona. And in January or November of 2005, he beat Chuck the Iceman Liddell. Tonight is the night that Rampage can take over the light heavyweight division and be owner of part of the mixed martial arts world.
And Randy, you believe that he can pull this off?
I believe he can beat Chuck. I think he's not scared of Chuck. He's not going to be timid. He's not going to be tentative. He's got to go out and get Chuck's face and make Chuck fight. You got to risk it. Yeah, Chuck can knock you out. You know that going in. You got to be willing to risk that. That's the only way he's going to be able to take him down. I think he's got to take him down repeatedly, make Chuck spend energy scrambling back up to his feet like he does so well, and be willing to step in there, trade, and get off first.
How much of a factor does his first victory over Chuck Liddell play in his confidence?
Well, I think that makes him very confident, but that's a long time ago. He's had a lot of fights between then and now. I think he's a much better fighter now. I think with his new trainer and all the things he's got going on in his life, he's back on track and looks stronger than ever. But I'm not sure how much that old fight will play in Quinton's mind. I think it plays a little more in Chuck's mind.
Chuck has tried to downplay that, saying in November of 2003 when he was beaten by Rampage in a Pride Fighting Championship that he wasn't healthy, his knee was messed up, and more importantly, mentally, he was not where he is today, Randy.
And I can see that. He came off his first loss to me in what should have been his title time. With the whole thing with Tito, I believe that he wasn't as strong, but
the Iceman! Gracing the cover of ESPN, the magazine, Chuck Liddell is the most popular and recognizable athlete in the UFC and in the world of mixed martial arts today. A close second, maybe the man sitting next to me, Randy, the Natural Couture. He's at the top of his game. And he has no plans of giving his light heavyweight belt away tonight.
I think one of the things you have to respect about Chuck, after that loss a few years ago to Quinton, we're just now finding out that he had an injury that he wasn't 100%. That's the warrior spirit, the champion's heart. It's not going to make excuses for his performance. He did what he did, he lost, he turned around and came right back, beat me, won the championship, and he's been a champ for a while now.
Randy, one of the things I'm noticing immediately when I saw Chuck enter is he looks very calm and very confident. Quinton looks nervous. He looks like this is a big moment for him. Chuck looks like he's going to the grocery store to meet a friend.
I feel bad for the friend he's going to meet at the grocery store. Chuck Liddell in his career has won all 5 of his rematches. He says he is injury-free. John Heckelman, his longtime trainer, says they have had the best camp they have had in years. Liddell predicts the early knockout. Rampage predicts a changing of the guard. Our to you by Zenergy. Great tasting premium energy drink. The champion, 37 years old. The challenger, just 28 years old. And a huge reach advantage for Chuck, the Iceman Liddell. For the official introductions of this title fight, once again, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this UFC championship bout is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission with Dr. Tony Alamo, chairman, and commissioners Skip Avancino Jr., John Bailey, Joe W. Brown, and TJ Day, and director Keith Izar. Our judges for this contest at Octagon Side are Adelaide Bird, Chris Lee, and Nelson Hamilton. And our doctors are Jeff Davidson, Anthony Ruggiero, William Berliner, and Damon Zavala. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Big John McCarthy. This championship bout is sponsored by Zenergy, the great tasting premium energy drink. Toyo Tires, the official tire of the UFC. Toyo Tires, driven to perform. And Hostel Part 2 in theaters everywhere, June 8th. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Two UFC warriors have entered the octagon to go to war against each other for the second time. But tonight, only one will leave the champion. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist who holds a professional record of 26 wins with 6 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Irvine, California, by way of Memphis, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, Quinton Rampage Jackson! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer and is considered to be the most dominant light heavyweight fighter in UFC history, who holds a professional record of 20 wins with 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of San Luis Obispo, California. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell!
All right, gentlemen, you receive your instructions in the locker rooms. We want a good, clean, hard fight. Do I have any questions from the challenger? Do I have any questions from the champion? I want you to touch gloves, fight clean, fight hard, fight fair, step back. Let's get this going.
Rampage right in his face. And don't forget a special announcement made at the top of the show tonight. The next man in line, Dan Henderson, the current Pride light heavyweight and middleweight champion. Liddell against Jackson for the title. Big John McCarthy.
Chip, are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get on!
And here we go! Fight is scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Chuck hasn't used his kicks in a while. Let's see if he uses them tonight. Yep.
Noticing right away, Chuck's using a lot more footwork with Rampage than he normally does. And that's an indication that he does have some respect for Rampage. This is a lot more like how he fought me the second and third time. He's on his bike. He's going to make Rampage chase him.
Rampage not afraid to exchange with anyone. Not afraid to get in and get nasty with Chuck Liddell.
Chuck has a very interesting style as a powerful striker in that he likes to move away. He likes to have guys come after him and then catch them coming in. Boom!
Rampage, knockout power in both hands. Liddell, we already knew he has knockout power.
Rampage has to be careful not to follow Chuck, but to try and cut Chuck off. And when he changes directions, he's got to go.
He threw his hands out like, come on, Chuck. Chuck answers with a left hook.
Rampage, extremely entertaining, and all the pre-fight interviews getting set for tonight's main event.
Well, Rampage is always colorful. I love his interviews. You just never know what he's going to say.
He's the funniest guy in MMA. Oh, big right hand by Rampage and a left hook.
Liddell steps away. Chuck looking to engage.
That left hand is really a distraction. He loops it out there to get you to look at it. And the next thing you know, you're eating that.
He does like to throw that looping left hook, though, and he used it to knock out Kevin Randleman. Good left hook to the bottom. Oh, he's hurt.
Rampage! He's done! Quinton! Rampage Jackson is the new light heavyweight champion!
Unbelievable!
Wow, caught him. Caught him flush and flattened him out. Came down on top of him, hammer hands and finishes. Chuck looked like he started to defend himself, and he got a good shot and went flat again.
Randy,
and that's when John stepped in.
I'm coming to you next time I place a bet.
Liddell is in disbelief. Rampage is the light heavyweight champion.
Wow. Let's get a good look at that.
Chuck just said to John Hackleman, Joe, what happened?
The right hook right on the button.
Hurt badly.
Here he's still defending himself, and then watch, he goes flat
Hammer
right
fist.
there.
Oh, he was limp. He went limp.
He went flat right there.
Very justified. Very
Great job by
justified
John
stopping.
McCarthy.
Right hand, bang.
Right on
That's
the button. He ducks under. Right looping hook. Chuck's down. He's defending himself, trying to get his legs. Watch him go flat right there.
Definitely a justified stoppage. And you know, Quinton Jackson, he has said in the past that he had a terrible camp before. He used to work out with a guy who only had him training with amateurs. But ever since he's been boxing with Juanito and doing his Muay Thai with Chris Riley at Legends, he just looks fantastic. I can't believe this. This place is in disbelief, and Chuck couldn't even focus there.
No, absolutely.
You see when Big John McCarthy's pulling him down, his eyes were clearly out of focus. There he gives his boxing coach Juanito a big hug. How happy is that guy?
We have a new ruler of the 205-pound world. Liddell has been defeated. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Big John McCarthy has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute 53 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, and now the new UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Quinton Rampage Jackson.
Quinton, you were an underdog coming into this fight, even though you had the knockout victory over Chuck in the past. How good does this victory feel?
Hey, it feels good for all you fans that boo me. Add another boo to that, and that what your breath smell like. Boo, boo. I got my fans, all my fans. I love you. Everybody that's my fan, come join me tonight at Beer, baby. Drinks on the house if you get somebody to buy you one.
Now, beautiful right hook to end this fight. You finished him on the ground, and Chuck looked like he was upset at the stoppage. You feel like it was a justified stoppage?
Man, Chuck can do it again. I don't care. Hey, I agree with Chuck. Let's do it again.
Look up at the Mickey's replay and talk us through the...
Oh, I changed my mind. I agree with the ref. he was out. But we can still do it again, though. Oh. That's how I saw it in my head, baby. That's how I saw. Look at that. Cover and roll. I saw his neck snap. I missed it. I got that one though. I was thinking about elbows, but the referee jumped in. Good job, bro.
Quinton, it's been a long road for you. You had some tough fights. You are now the UFC light heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Hey, I'm gonna be this way for a while, baby. You feel me? Anybody want some? I'm training hard now. I got Juanito, I got Chris, I got Zach Light, I got Junior. They training me hard, baby. They training me hard. I'm gonna be this way for a long time, baby.
Congratulations, Quinton.
Quinton Rampage Jackson defeats Chuck Liddell.
I'm here with Chuck. Chuck, you've got to be disappointed. Give us your thoughts on the fight.
I'll say hi to Tristan and Kay, my kids. I say, I love you, girl. I'm fine. Daddy's good. He's all right. I got caught. What are you going to say, man? I made a mistake, got caught. Nothing else I can say.
Nothing else you can say. Do you look to get an immediate rematch? What are your thoughts right now? You want to go back and review the tape? Do you want to think about this?
Man, obviously I always want a rematch, man, but we'll see what they'll do. I want to fight again.
Well, you know what?
Leaving it on a loss, so.
Chuck, you've been the most dominant light heavyweight champion in the history of the UFC. I know all your fans would love to see you perform again. We all love watching you fight. Thank you for all the fights you put on before in the past. Thank you for your performance tonight. We look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you.
The Iceman, ladies and gentlemen.
Classy guy indeed in defeat. And he put it simply, if you're a fighter, sometimes you make mistakes and you get caught.
He certainly did. One of the things I love about Chuck, he has that champion spirit, and he will be back, I'm sure of that.
Consecutive titles, the light heavyweight and the middleweight champion of Pride, who's come here to challenge for that light heavyweight title, Hollywood Dan Henderson.
Don't tell me I got to whoop up on my friends now.
Now you guys are good friends. Dan, a lot of American fans who've never watched Pride might not know you, but you are the only man to hold two titles at the same time in Pride. Give us your thoughts about a fight with your friend, Quinton Rampage Jackson.
First off, like you said, Quinton's my friend, Chuck's my friend. We're all friends in this sport, but this is it's a sport and it's a business for us, and I'd be happy to make some money with some friends.
All right, Quinton, now, what do you think about this, man?
Hey, I agree with him, you know what I'm saying? We've been putting our lives into this sport for a long time, and it's about time we get that paper, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to be like him. He's a big baller. Have y'all seen his crib? He got a big crib. I want one. I'm champion now. It's my turn. Ain't that right, Kevin James? Ain't that right? Y'all got a big crib? It's my turn.
Well, you know what? I think that's in the destiny for now. That, without a doubt, you're going to be making big money from here on out.
Yeah, I just think it's great for us fighters and especially the fans that we finally get to see who the top guy in the world really is.
I think that's great, and I think it's great for American fans to finally get a look at Dan Henderson and Quinton Jackson.
It's me. I'm the top fighter in the world. I'm going to show your teeth, baby.
Just tonight.
Watch this. Show the teeth. Take the teeth out, baby. Take the teeth out.
Not till later.
Y'all heard him. He going to take the teeth out later.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, Quinton. Dan Henderson, we look forward to seeing that fight.
King of the world right now, Quinton Rampage Jackson. He has done it. He has knocked out and given us another upset in this year of upsets. Chuck the Iceman Liddell. We have ourselves a new light heavyweight champion.
We're working. I got caught, man. I just throwing something. Things were going all right. I mean, caught me with a good shot right on the tip of the chin and was able to finish. So.
Chuck said it's gonna be over in the first round. He wasn't lying.
We told you.
He wasn't lying. Don't be hating.
Show us the money.
Don't be hating cause black man champion.
Show us the money.
Don't be hating cause black man champion.
Show us the money.
We're gonna bring some color to the UFC. You feel me?
That's one brother I want to kiss.
No, you can kiss these nuts.
Don't be niggas now. Your brother.
House, we in the house.
World champion.
Yeah, man.
forward to you. I asked you to get your goal.
Thanks, man. We did. You know, he was moving around. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to mix it up. I was coming straight to him so I can go ahead and get the party started. Because that's the way I rumble. I do my thing. He wanted to dance around. You know, he tried to throw a few of his Chuck Liddell punches. But, you know, I wasn't having that. I sparred with the best. Jeremy Williams, pro boxer, baby. You know what I'm saying? I sparred with the best.
I gave you the look. You saw the look, right?
Yeah. I saw it.
I know it wasn't a big credit if you got great job.
Dave.
Awesome, buddy. My buddy.
Who this guy?
Yeah.
Bobby Boucher.
I love your movies, man. That's awesome.
There you go, kid. Kevin was more excited than you.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. He kicked my ass before a couple times.
Rampage.
I told y'all go whoop your boy, Dan. I don't know why you put it. I told you. I don't know. You should have. I don't know why you put me there so fast. I told y'all go whoop your boy.
It was the fight to win. Whether you win or win. Chuck Liddell, you know how I am with Chuck Liddell.
Yeah.
I don't win or lose fights for him either.
All right. No, you're a loyal guy. That's why I respect you.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna be dancing. I'm gonna be backing that thing up. I'm gonna be dancing like a white guy, right? Champion, baby, champion. You feel me? I'm the champ. I made history. Am I the first black light heavyweight champion of UFC? I made history, baby. I made history.
It's going down. Y'all know what time it is. We ain't playing with you. In the club, in the street.